Hey guys, and welcome to Castle's Corner. I'm Coach Castle, and today I'll be doing a breakdown of the dip. A couple different variations of it, why it is not a very good exercise, why you should not perform the dip if your goal is intelligent muscle growth, and why it doesn't actually even work the muscles that you think it does. Then at the end of the video, I'll be briefly going over the 3 correct exercises you should be performing for the muscles that you're actually attempting to target during the dip. So let's go ahead and get into the video, guys. So here you can see a side-by-side comparison of 2 different dips. One is being performed targeting the triceps, and the other is targeting the pecs and the anterior deltoid. Now, when performing the dip, as you can clearly see, what's really important to consider is the active levers. Your torso and your entire body will basically be the load or the weight which is being delivered to these target muscles. So in the variation on the left, you can see the tricep is actually doing most of the work. However, a downside is that the anterior deltoid or the front deltoid is actually being overstretched, as is the pectoral, and you're compromising the shoulder joint. Not a healthy movement, and also not efficient for the tricep. In the other version here, you can see the pecs, the chest, and the front deltoid are doing most of the work. The active lever is your upper arm, and your secondary lever, the forearm, is basically neutral with gravity, which means almost no load is being transferred to it. When you're keeping your elbows very tight to your side, this is a front deltoid and pec heavy exercise. However, it's a compromised movement for both of them. Neither one is actually being fully activated, and again, the front deltoid is being overstretched, as is the chest, and again, you are compromising the shoulder girdle. This is not either an efficient exercise for your pecs, for your front deltoid, or for your triceps, as in this particular version, the tricep is not even really involved. This is because the tricep's job is to move the forearm backwards. As you can see in this version here, the tricep is active, and that's because the secondary lever, the forearm, is moving through a resistance curve. It's not neutral with gravity. However, as previously addressed, this is not an efficient movement for the tricep, and it even starts it in a compromised position and ends it in a compromised position. On top of that, most people's actual body weight is far too heavy for either their triceps to be handling, or their pecs to be handling, or their front delts to be handling, even if they were all working together. And as you can see, they're clearly not. You're either going to have to choose one or 2 of them. Now again, just a reminder, the dip is not the best exercise. Again, you do have to have a little bit of an understanding about levers here. And what you can see in this version here is the actual levers being demonstrated in a push-up variation. So this is just a close grip push-up. Now when your fists or your hands are backwards, even with your belly button, the line on the left, it's a neutral lever, and you're targeting your muscles completely differently than the bottom version in the line on the right. This one here, you're clearly obviously going to be targeting your triceps far more, and that's because the lever is again an active lever, not a neutral lever. And then finally, you guys can clearly see here, the last few exercises, these 3 in order. On the left will be the correct tricep exercise you're going to want to be doing. In the middle is a good variation of a front deltoid exercise to be doing. And then finally on the far right will be the exercise you're going to want to be doing for your chest. It's a dumbbell decline chest. Now each of these 3 exercises has, of course, other variations. The idea is to keep the correct resistance curve and basically maximally use your levers. I have other videos about all 3 of these exercises. This is just a brief summary. Now, of course, guys, remember, if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Comment if you have any questions. Make sure you check out my other videos. Subscribe so you keep up to date with all this information. And of course, share this information with somebody who doesn't know these things. I do my best to keep everything simple for you guys. I hope this helps. And everybody, train intelligently, don't waste your time or your effort, and have a great day.